Hello you wonderful people and welcome to Tanime's anime review number 33. I took a break from anime. I know, it's shocking, right? But I've been watching anime every day with nothing else for so long that I started to get frustrated with it. Especially since I've been watching anime that I haven't actually picked myself, but ones that you guys have requested for me to watch. Not that this is a bad thing, but I just needed a break. And I took it. And I watched real shows for a while. Shows like No Ordinary Family, Glee, Merlin, The Walking Dead, and things like that. All really good shows, actually. It was nice to come back to the real world for a while. But now I'm recharged and back into the world of anime! And I caught up in all the series I was behind in. Today's review is dedicated to FMA Fan 3371. And today's anime is... Full Metal Panic. This anime is broken down into 3 parts. The first season was released on January 8th of 2002 and ended on June 18th of 2002 with 18 episodes. That's not right. With 24 episodes. They could have left it off right here and it would have been considered a completed series. But due to popular demand, they went on to make 2 more seasons. Next came the second season, which was called Full Metal Panic Fumofu. Fumofu! Fumo! 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 Fu! 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 Fumofu! It started to air over a year later on August 25th of 2003 and ended on November 18th of 2003 with 12 episodes. Now this season was more of a for the fun kind of season. It doesn't really have a plot to speak of, but I'll get into that later. Then came the last season, which was called Full Metal Not Alchemist. Full Metal Panic: The Second Raid. It started airing on July 13th of 2005 and ended on October 19th of 2005 with 13 episodes. Also an OVA was released on May 26th of 2006. This is a mech type anime, and this is the type of mech anime that I really enjoy. It's not 100% focused on the mechs, but they still play a very important role in the story. Too much mech makes me get a little bored. Now, I love fights just as much as the next person, but watching 2 giant robots go at it again and again gets a little boring after a while. But not enough mech in a series, and the mech aspect of it would just seem forced. Like they're trying to trick mech fans into watching their anime to get more views. But this anime has a lovely happy medium of the mech aspect. I approve. The story starts off with our main character, Sosuke Sagara. He is but a teenager but has no real common sense away from the battlefield. He is sent on a mission to go undercover as a high school student in order to protect our second main character, Chidori. Or it's pronounced Chidori in the English version. Chidori is what's called a whispered. Yeah, I'm sure you don't have a clue what that is, but don't worry, neither does she. So Sosuke becomes her bodyguard. And he's not exactly subtle about it either because he has 0 social skills. He's only really good at following orders. Common sense doesn't really exist for him. This of course makes him overreact to a lot of things, which is quite amusing at times. Now the first season you have your typical anime story. Funny episodes, pointless episodes, and real plot-turning, exciting, and heart-moving episodes. It's very well-rounded. The second season, like I've mentioned, is more of a just-for-the-fun kind of season. The whole thing is pretty much about Sosuke and Chidori's school life. It's super cute and super funny. Nothing overly serious about the whole thing, but you will notice a huge difference in quality between the first season and this one. It's amazing what more funding for an anime can do. The jump in quality is amazing and almost impossible to go unnoticed. It makes me wish the first season was animated on the same scale. And there's simply just more animation. I know that seems odd to say, but it's true. Anime is famous for its still frame shots and scenes that have very little movement. It's because in Japan, anime is pumped out a dime a dozen. And to keep up with the demand, they simply cut corners in order to get it out faster. rather than putting real effort into the quality of the anime. I'm sure we've all come across anime from that category. Gladly, there are anime that do get the attention they deserve and are wonderful works of art. The quality does follow over into the third season, which I think should have been a longer season than it was. This season leaves you with a few unanswered questions. They introduce rather important characters too far into the episodes, and those characters never really get developed, and they just kind of leave you with wanting more. But third season does end in a way that would allow for a fourth season if they decide to pick it up again. Overall, this is a great series. They are so consistent with Soosuke's character. It doesn't jump to where he's really knowledgeable and gets it and catches on in this episode to not getting it at all anymore. He just always doesn't really get it. And I was really impressed with how consistent they were with this. If you take the first season as the official story and the next two seasons just as fun extras, you'll probably be a lot more satisfied with this series. But even if you don't and you just keep going with them as a constant story, it's still a very good story. Also, Vic Mignogna is the voice actor for Weber in the English version, and that makes this anime that much cooler for me. Vic Mignogna! I'm going to give this anime a 4 out of 5. If it wasn't for the last season and its slightly underdeveloped story, I would have given it a 4.5. If you liked this anime, you'll also like Gundam Wing, Vandread, Gunparade March. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye! I need to come up with some more witty lines while introducing the random stuff. So let's do this one quick. First is an AMV for Soosuke in Chidori. I loved the version of the song they used, and the clips are well put together. And also, here are some cosplays. They just look like they're having so much fun. And last, a rather touching scene between Soosuke and Chidori. Sorry for such a small amount of extras this time, guys. Busy. But anyone out there who has extras that they might want to share with everyone as well for this series, feel free to post it in a comment. Enjoy! See you next time!